I just hope this was balanced for Warlord mode. If it's not, I'm pretty much boned. I'll just have to reload and skip. Great, so after I finally got to Credvale and finished with the registration and the like... Level 3? Week. Well, over a week earlier. Is there any way for me to grind her? I hope your armor fits you well, Ariel. It's perfect. I thought it would be heavier and more uncomfortable. Impressive. Not all newcomers can say that when donning a heavy armor for the first time in their life. And I can finally give her all the heavy armor and weapons I found in my journey. Well, it'll take a bit of getting used to, but I'm sure it won't be much of a problem once I get the hang of it. Assuming she joins the party and I get her this part. True, but since the new batches due to start tomorrow, please feel free to take the night off. Sir Eredia the Third will be conducting the introduction ceremony tomorrow at 8 at the Assembly Hall. Please make sure to be prepared by then. Alright, which way is the room, by the way? Head left into the dormitories. Flora will be at the reception. She will be able to guide you to your room. Ah, thanks. I will be there at the assembly tomorrow by 8. You are way lower level than even the random encounters outside of town. Seriously. Thank you too. Hope to see you then. Crappy wooden sword. Oh crap, it crashed! I'm gonna talk to everyone and hope I can actually make it through. Welcome to Credvale Academy, good citizen. It might be doable considering Ariel is very durable. Her defense is already over 100, which is pretty much better than most than the mage characters. As long as she levels up a bit and gets some hit points, she'll be even tankier than Kenrad and Everick. So as long as I'm careful, I might be able to pull it off. Maybe. I hope. I hope. The degree to which the Academy has served the Empire is truly incredible, considering that most of the high-ranked officials of the army were trained here. Back in the day, all soldiers received their training from the Academy. If you consider the rate at which the Emperor wants to increase the number of soldiers for the war, it will not be feasible to train all the soldiers in an establishment as expensive as this one. Wait a minute, I thought I heard this one already. Oh well. If you were to ever participate in the seasonal or annual tournaments, good luck passing through even the preliminary test bouts. If you somehow barely manage to get away with a victory on your preliminary, then chances are that you can't even win the first round. Yikes. Slisa Assembly Hall. Only members of the Academy are allowed. Well, I am a member of the Academy. But still... Can I actually challenge anyone here? You're not allowed to participate in tournaments, though I would love to see you take your chance after you've graduated. Okay... Where to? Better go to the dorms first. Save because I'm very paranoid about crashing in this section. I wonder if having the hardware monitor open caused it. I'm not sure. The rooms might be small, but they are still quite luxurious in their own right. I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay here in Credvale. Greetings, how may I be of service to you today? Someone else's room. I don't need to get in anyone else's room right now. This is something Kenrad would pick. Ariel Zane, is it? Your room number is 23. It is the third room from the left in the second row. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks. That will be all for now. Who's that? Credvale offers courses on 3 levels, Beginner, Veteran, and Master. The Veteran's dorm is on the 2nd floor, and the Master's dorm is on the 3rd floor. Though not many people join the Master's course, so that dorm is usually empty. Wait a minute, how is she going to join the party if she's going to school? Room 13. Does not sound lucky. Yeah, I might not... So, what's her... Maybe... I don't know, maybe it'll be considered extra credit helping people out in the field. That could be it. Yes, that would be the perfect explanation. Room 23. Oh, this should be it. I wonder what it'll look like. Not too shabby, or even at all. Not that I expected any less. Though to be honest, I was really unsure about this. I'm only here because my father forced me to. But I believe everything happens for a reason, and my being here has a reason beyond my father's pushiness. I don't know what this greater reason is, but it's like they say, no experiences in life are wasted, so I might as well make the most of it while I can. All of mine feel wasted. Well, all of that starts tomorrow. Right now, I'd best go to sleep. Rest to continue the story. God. Rest now? Yes. Well, it's been a long day. And now it's just you and me, huh, new Betty? I am nervous. Alright, I might have overslept. Better get to the assembly hall, and fast! I can hear the bell! This is bad. I hope you remember to put on your armor and stuff. Oh boy. No, nothing new. I was hoping they'd say something like, "Get to the assembly hall, maggot! Hurry!" I guess not. Here we go. Oh man, I am late. Please don't let me be the last one there. Please don't let me be the last one there. Oh, what? It's so noisy here. You can't even imagine. Great, just great. I'm the last one here after all. Stupid comfy bed. Ariel Zane, you are 4 minutes late on your very first day at this academy. Have you no intention of taking this course seriously? Vane the Third. I'm sorry, sir. I deeply apologize for my lateness. It was only 5 minutes, huh? Could have been worse. Well, at least you've admitted your mistake without making any pathetic excuses. Get in line. I shall not delay the lesson any further. Right away, sir. Gah. Now that we are all assembled, I would like to address a few things. First, our reasons for being here are as diverse as the lands that we hail from. Some seek strength, others seek glory, others seek self-improvement, and the list goes on. Second, I believe that in this course, you shall gain great strength that will help you face whatever trials life may throw your way. Each day will test your limits, as your weakness fades away little by little, and however much you change, you must keep one thing in mind. You are all individuals, each with your own unique qualities. You are not tools to be used and cast aside, and you should never allow yourselves to become such. You will often find that others will try to use you for their own ends. Even when serving them lines of your desires, you should only do so while being true to yourselves. With all of that said, I expect that each of you strengthen your resolves which carry you through any obstacle you may encounter. Resolve, huh? Wonder if I even have one. As for those of you who haven't built the resolves yet, I can assure you that you will as you progress through the course. That is all. Crisis here will be the trainer for this group. I wish you all a great year ahead. Whew. Glad that's over. I know it all sounded cool to you guys, but imagine having to hear that same pre-memorized crap once every few months. Jeez. Crisis, Carson, I may be old, but I am most certainly not deaf. Would you like to disparage my speech? Do it without me in the room. And pre-memorized or not, my speech had a lot of heart put into it. The same cannot be said of your instruction, Crisis. I think I deserve more credit then. Save it. Also, remind the students to meet me at my chamber after the end of today's session for their early trimester guidance counseling. Youch. Master Crisis, are you really going to be our trainer? You don't need to call me Master or Sir or any of that. Just call me Crisis. Also, yes, I'm a certified trainer with a diploma and everything. Well, Crisis, based on how you acted, you can't blame us for doubting your ability to teach. Jeez, it's just your first day here. Listen up below. Anyway, let's all start by getting to know each other a little better. Very well. What would you propose? Grouping you all into teams. Since there are 9 of you, I'll divide this class into 3. Each team must work together to make it through the course. That's preposterous. I, the Prince of Novarin, do not pair with individuals of subpar potential. And I, the teacher of this class, don't get paid enough for this. Your Royal Highness, would my greatness be kind enough to work with others so that we may get the exercise going? What? I don't feel comfortable saying that today. I judge from your tone that your intent was one of mockery. When spite of my royal lineage, I stand here as merely a trainee. I would like to clarify that my statement was only one of discomfort, not of rebellion towards your rather bombastic decision. One of those students, eh? I don't know, teams of 3 make sense. Not too big or too small, right? Then let's move on, is that alright? I have no objections, you may proceed. Interesting group we got here. I wonder if it's always like this. Very well. Time for a diagnostic exam. Before I split you into groups, you'll each battle it out in one-on-one duels, so I can gauge your combat skills. That way I can arrange the teams to be as balanced as possible. Prince Charming, since you seem rather confident, why don't you step up first? Ah yes, this is a splendid opportunity to show you why one such as I does not need a partner. So who here wants to help us see if Prince Charming is as good as he says he is? I'll go. I'll show him who's top dog around here. Top dog? You seem about as sensible as a dog. Are you not embarrassed going around with such ridiculous head attire? That might be... one of those horns are real. Then he could sue you for... discrimination. Anyways. Battle music is on. Let's see how they'll do. They're perfect for duels between jesters and duels between warriors. Such idiocy. Huh? I'll shove my idiocy up your bum. Now taste my blade. Seriously, look at this guy's face. His eyes... What the... Gentlemen, remember this is just a diagnostic exam. You'll be using practice weapons, not real ones. I will allow no killing. We're shoving things up each other's bums. Now, you may begin when you are ready. So then, knave, I cannot taste your blade if you just stand still like that. Take this. Miss. Miss again. Gah. Stop dodging. Stand there and fight like a man if you even are one. Very well, since you insist. Gah. Stop parrying. Why aren't my attacks getting through? I've seen all I need to for this round. The both of you return to your positions. Heh. I'm not done yet. Yeah, that really hurt. The fight is over. Back to our positions. Now! Fine, I could have beaten him, though. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Alright, who wants to step up next? I will. I have been dying to teach this bar wench what it means to become a soldier, since she had the gall to come here late on her very first day. Hey, who are you, and how do you know I worked at an inn? Because I do my research before committing to something, unlike you, who is taking this course as a joke. You got it all wrong. It's not that I don't want to take this course seriously, it's just... Not your cup of tea? Then why are you even here? Oh, I know. You want to learn swordplay so you can pose seductively with polearms. All of your customers' twisted pleasures. Is that it? Perhaps you seek to learn to play with swords so you can also play with... Ugh! Jeez, what did I ever do to you? Anyway, let's just fight. I'll show you how serious I am about this. Ha, it'll be more of a slaughter than a fight, ending with you limping back to your sleazy little bar. Everick, enough. We are not here to antagonize each other. Remember to keep it civil. I am civil, but you can't expect a wench from a silly little inn to be the same. Getting pretty repetitive with your insults there. You get a D- for a lack of originality. And you both get a D- for a lack of maturity. Please act like the adults you technically are. Alright, you may begin now. Please tell me you can... Judging from the way you rule that thing, it's as clear as water you don't belong here. Did anyone ever tell you talk too much? Excuse me for being a newbie on my first day, jerk. Can I even hit him? The accuracy formula in this game sucks. We're fucked. My, somehow you managed to fall short of my already low expectations. Seriously, 19 damage? That's not good! Damn it, he's stronger than he looks. You better learn a new sword skill magically, or I'm fucked, man. Ugh. You're about to die! And why is this guy able to attack twice? It's not like he dual wields or anything. Alright, that's enough. Return to your positions. That was hopeless! Do you hear that? Now you're free to helping your hussy of a mother with her harlotry. Till you will give loose morals a whole new meaning. Don't you ever bring my family into this. Oh, is the baby bar bitch gonna ball? Your massive memory mommy would be sad to see your face covered with shrimp tears instead of some John's ace acceleration, asshole. Ace alliteration. Asshole, you think this is funny? I'll show you funny. Rage? The end? What? 6,000? You're just level 3! How did you do that? I haven't even learned such a powerful move for any of my characters so far. Damn. What the? Holy sh... How did you do that? What? What just happened? My head. This is a medical emergency. Someone go and call the medical staff now. That did not go well. Did I not make myself clear? Call the medics now! Ariel, are you alright in there? Mind if I come in? I really need to talk to you about something. Come in. Seriously, how much hit points did that guy have? 6. Seriously, that was insane. Are you okay? You had us all a bit worried there when you passed out. I've had better days, but I'm alright. More importantly, how's that boy doing? Will he be okay? Well, the blow struck his deltoid region, and both his scapula and collarbones have been fractured. Yikes. He's being treated by medical staff right now, and he'll be going through surgery. He should be back on his feet within 6 months, but he will not even be half the swordsman he was before all this. And of course, he won't be coming back to class. Shit! That got dark. I see. I've ruined a career. Just what happened back there? I'd like to know as well. In my many years as a swordsman, I had never witnessed anything that came close, even close to that kind of destructive power. I don't think even the Geraldus guy I play as in the beginning couldn't do that much damage, so I never did use his finisher, so he might be able to. I say Everick was lucky. Had that blow struck him in his heart, we would be having this discussion at his funeral right now. Yeah, if I haven't already been sent behind bars charged for manslaughter, maybe I should just quit and drop out. Ariel, don't blame yourself. You had no reason to expect any of that would happen. And it's all the more reason you should keep training and get a better hold over your latent strength. If you quit now, you'll probably regret it for the rest of your life. But what if it was you back there? Wouldn't you want to quit so you can stop threatening the lives of people around you? I know that feeling. Trust me, I do. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who was amongst the best warriors of his time. That man was my father, Cronus Carson. He had been training me for over 8 years, ever since I was a small child. He always had me train with a real sword instead of a wooden one. I don't like where this is going. Of course, even as I got stronger, I never managed to land a single blow on him, until one day when he was struck by illness. Not realizing he was sick, I just kept training as usual. Holding nothing back, I ended up stabbing him in the heart. Yeah! I had a mental breakdown, watching as my father died a slow, pitiful death. I secluded myself from that day on, and even the sight of a sword would make me shriek. Eventually, I remembered my father's last words. "It's alright, son. I knew this was coming. Keep honing your skills, become a great warrior, and protect our people. I shall always watch over you." The meaning of those words had finally sunk in, and so I managed to gather up the courage to pick up swordplay again, and to this day, I had been honoring his dying wish. At some point I realized, a warrior's life may end on any given day, but throughout all the suffering, one must always move on. Wow, he must have been a great father, managing to raise his child to become so strong-willed, and I think I've heard of him. Was he the Venetian knight who once slain an ancient white dragon all by his lonesome? Cronus Carson, the Dragon Slayer? I think I read about it in the book. Yes, he's kind of a legend, and thank you, Ariel. I know you're in shock from what happened to Everick, but please don't quit. Imagine all the people you could save when you finally manage to fully control your hidden power. Keep moving forward. The path of a warrior is dangerous, yet rewarding one. You're right. This reminds me of something my father once said. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. If the lemons are too rotten to make good lemonade with, you compost them so they don't go to waste. Alright, I'll finish my training here. I guess when Sir Eredia said that every day will test my limits, that also included my emotional ones as well. Yes, compost those lemons. And while Sir Eredia the stirred rambles on about boring stuff all the time, at least some of it is meaningful. You shouldn't pick on him so much, you know. Kinda remind me of a childhood friend. He is rude, arrogant, kind of a narcissist, but despite all that, he has a really big heart, just like you. I don't consider myself arrogant or narcissistic, but thanks. Anyway, what's next for me? When do I get back to training? Since we're down to 8 students now, we'll have to decide the teams again. Come to the assembly hall so we can discuss the new team arrangements. As for our training, we'll probably continue that tomorrow. Got it. Well, time to go to the assembly hall. Okay. But I only have 29 hit points. Damn. That's not good. I could rest, but no, let's just rest just in case. I don't want to take any risks. And this is a flashback event. It doesn't matter. No time to sleep. Wait, what? Of course it's time to sleep. You only have like 29 hit points. I'm surprised you even survived against that guy. That guy must be really strong. He was able to deal that much damage even when she had over 100 defense. Also, what fighting style am I at right now? Balance. Gain TP from inflicting and receiving damage. But she has absolutely no skills. Okay. What happened to Everick was very unfortunate, and indeed, what I'm most curious about is the attack that did this to him. It felt as if an entirely different individual was behind it. Glad you're here, Ariel. How are you feeling at the moment? Much better. Thanks for the pep talk earlier. Just doing my job. Now about the new team arrangements I mentioned earlier. I was thinking about making 2 teams of 4 or 4 teams of 2, since we are down to an 8-student class right now. But considering your latent strength and Aegis' mad skills, I decided there will still be 3 teams, with you and Aegis being 1 member short. Well, that does not sound very favorable. Sir Eredia the bird might not like this arrangement, but I see no better way to balance the teams. It's pronounced Ferd. Also, I would rather you not refer to my refined skills as mad. Trust me, that one was a compliment. The bird thing, however... Very well then. Do excuse my lack of knowledge of 15th century slang. I'll accept your compliment. Alright. Now, Aegis, how do you feel about having Ariel as your teammate for the rest of this course? While I am aware of the lady's lack of control over her latent powers, I have no objections, so long as she doesn't direct them towards me. Thanks, I guess. And I don't really know how it happened, but I doubt I'll be able to summon that strength again anytime soon. That's for the best. If I'm to be partnered with someone, it would be best if they weren't too much of a threat to their allies, or even themselves for that matter. Good. Ariel, your thoughts on being paired with Aegis? I think he'd make a good partner. And while I can't match his raw skill yet, I'll do my best to keep up the pace. Excellent, then it's decided. We'll begin our group training tomorrow. And before you retire for the day, Ariel, you should go to your counseling with Sir Eredia the Third about your future. You're the only one left to do so. You can find his office right up the hallway. Alright, I'll go see him right away. Third? As much as I'd like to poke fun at him, the old man really wants only the best for all of his students, though he can get carried away at times. Okay, save again. It's really I was not expecting to win that. Seriously, I was like, I'm doing 19 damage? Crap. It's kind of funny seeing how indecisive students get after choosing their paths. They seem to lose a lot of sleep, wondering how it would have been if they chose a different path. I already know what I'm going to choose for her, because this is the hard mode of the game. If this were a normal difficulty, I'd definitely go for the warrior. I'd probably go for warrior just so I can, deal more damage. Good day, sir. Good day, Ariel Zane, was it? Now, this counseling session is to discuss and decide the career path you'll take as a trainee in this academy. Before we get to that, let's discuss what happened to Everick. While I wasn't there to witness it firsthand, accidents like that seldom happen in an institution such as this, let alone on a diagnostic exam. According to Crisis, that surge of power arose by accident, triggered by anger, but I would like you to tell me more about that. Yes, sir, I overreacted to a comment by Everick, and I lashed out. As my anger took me over, I felt power rushing through me. Power that was not mine. Don't tell me she also has inherited power from the beast person. I could do nothing but surrender myself to it. Of course, I cannot summon such power at will. That was the first time such a thing has ever happened to me. It's true. She must have that beast power. That explains it. I see. As much as I would like to study your hidden strength, it is probably best for you to hone that strength of yours as the strength that you can summon at will. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, sir, completely. Very well. Judging from Crisis's reports, there are 2 paths you are best fit for, that of the Paladin and that of the Warrior. Feel free to inquire about their combat styles and let me know which path you would like to take. Details. Paladins are well-rounded fighters known for their defensively leaning style of combat and their great resilience. Their staying power mainly comes from skills under the categories of self-healing, barriers, and elemental damage reduction. Higher-level paladins may also be able to learn skills that may save themselves from being knocked out in battle. Warriors use a more aggressive approach, using their adrenaline as their main source of power. Plus, they rely on inflicting great damage through physical skills, be it a single targeting or multi-targeting. Higher-level warriors can even learn the exceedingly difficult art of dual wielding, even further enhancing their destructive power. Yeah. But then again, if I manage to beat Warrior use Warrior on Warlord mode, that'd be an even bigger accomplishment. But no, I already Elric and Kenrad are already pretty offensively oriented for the most part, so I'm not sure I should try to make her into another DPS type. I think I better go with defense. If I have both her and Kenrad acting as defense, we could easily keep the two mages alive. Paladin class. Very well, is that your final decision? Paladin. I see. Now Crisis shall resume the group training tomorrow. Yeah, if I don't have her become a Paladin, the whole team might become unbalanced. No, then again, Aegea... Wait, what about Aegea? How does he fight? I don't even know. It's not like they even tell me here. I know. I'll try to take a look at his skill set once he joins the party, and then I'll see if what Ariel should be to complement him. If he's also a tank, then I should just make her a warrior. So after that, the students will receive training individually tailored to the chosen paths instead of going through the exact same regimen. And that concludes today's counseling. I hope to see you reach greater heights and become a fine paladin. Thank you very much, sir. I'll give it my all. It's possible that he'll become someone who can use both physical and magic attacks. In which case, I may want to stick with Paladin. Okay. Well, I guess I've still got some time to spend before the end of the day. Maybe I can have a chat with my new teammate, learn a thing or two from him. Or maybe I can call it a night and go to sleep early. Let's see. Yeah, I better just go talk to him. Room 11. This was the Aegea room. It's not locked. Weird. Yeah, this should be the right choice. I mean, I already have a ton of DPS units. Also, if you skip this story, then what happens to Ariel's class then? Will she just automatically be a paladin? Never thought he'd be the type to just sit and read a book. Then again, royals are known for being intellectual, so... Call out to him politely. Hey, Aegea, mind if I come in? You're already in his room. It's a bit late to ask that question, don't you think? Now, what brings you here? Nothing much, really. Thought I should drop by and get to know my new teammate. So, what are you reading? I was not reading anything too significant, nor if you're concerned. Excuse me, you did not simply grab a man's book without permission. A book on... slang? Well, I never thought this was up your alley. Strange, I just finished reading that phrase when you interrupted me. Regardless, as much as I'd hate to admit it, my vast vocabulary is rather lacking in regards to peasantly figuratives used in these parts of the continent. And while I have no interest in using them myself, I thought it best to arm myself with knowledge of them. Yeah, it'd be weird to hear a prince use slang, unless it was a fresh prince. Oh, and really interested in your fighting style. How do you handle that two-handed sword with such finesse? He's a two-handed sword user? That means he's probably he's very definitely an offensive type. I'll have to make her a defensive type to balance him out. I'm glad you asked. Come, let me show you firsthand. Firstly, one of the most important aspects of swordplay is the ability to hold your weapon without letting it weigh you down. Standard Novaranese warrior training puts emphasis on dealing maximum damage with minimum force, and conditions its practitioners into wielding heavier weapons with ease. Try it. Shift some weight towards your wrist and do not put too much of it on the arms. Like this? This is not what I came here for. After 2 hours of practice, I think I got the hang of it, though I'm not sure if it'll work as well for my one-handed combat style. It should if you know what you're doing. Novaranese warriors have all their own unique styles and preferences when it comes to combat. What I taught you was only one of the basic principles of all said styles that all said styles are based on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to studying and my literature. Have a pleasant night. Alright, good night. Thanks for the lesson. Permanent to attack. Okay, hope this works. Yeah, if he's gonna be going to do that, then I definitely need to focus on defense. Even if it's... Okay. Starting tomorrow, the real training will begin. Ariel went through about a week of intense training. Thanks to Crisis's instruction and some help from Aegea, she managed to learn all the basics of swordplay. She made surprisingly great strides during that time, and one day later, a team competition was announced. Not again. Why do I always oversleep when I have something important lined up? Gotta get to the training grounds, fast. Level 14. What do you have? Protect, Regen, and Heavy Blow. It costs 2 MP, huh? But it does have a stun chance, so it's not all bad. And it's also not too expensive either. Oh, now she has Steel Sword. Her defense did not grow as much as I was hoping it would. Oh well. It's gonna be tough getting her up to par with my party members later on, though. But I do have experience boosting accessories for a reason. Hopefully this will allow her to catch up, and then we can get everyone on board. Credville, same thing. I wonder if Aegea is still in his room. Probably not. He's probably at the assembly hall already. No. Assembly hall it is. Really wish it wouldn't move the cursor over onto autosave like that. The training room should be to the right of the big carpet. I should better hurry. Oh boy. And I really only get 4 healing potions for this entire run. That sucks. That really sucks. It's bullshit, I say. I'd like to check out the books, these books from time to time to see if I can learn anything new. Well, if you're going inside the labyrinth, I suggest you go for the switches first, then go for the emblems. Oh boy. You're late! What insolence! Have a spell no intention of taking this course seriously, Naven? What? It's something Erivane the Kurd would say, but I really couldn't care less. That was most shameful. Also, I do care, so would you be kind enough to hurry with the instruction? As the future king of Novarin, I must waste no time in improving my skills. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Alright then, I've gone over this with the rest of the teams, but I'll go over it again. Today, each team is competing against each other in a race. You'll go into a training ground that you haven't been to yet, the Credvale Beginner's Labyrinth. The rules are very simple. You just have to explore a labyrinth and collect the golden emblems. The team that manages to collect the most of them wins. Very simple indeed. What's the catch? I was about to get to that. So the labyrinth has 4 levels. In order of death, they are trainee, warrior, veteran, and war god. Don't ask why they named it like that. I think they were drunk. Anyway, there are monsters in each of those levels, guarding most of the golden emblems you might find there. So go for the switches first, huh? Deeper levels have more emblems to collect and stronger monsters guarding them. With that in mind, pick a level you're sure you can handle, because if your whole team gets knocked out, it gets disqualified. It also gets disqualified if it doesn't return by sundown. Now choose your level carefully. Alright then. Alright, Aegea. Why? Novare, Prince of Nova, and Berno is the Golden Knight, wish to challenge the deepest level of the labyrinth. Pretty sure that someone already took that title. You sure? Not a lot of rookies can survive that level. Yes, and my decision is final, regardless of where you or my partner think otherwise. Talk about pushy. Well, he's that confident about it, and so am I. We're gonna bring home the gold. Alright. Also, the winning team will win a pretty nice prize. I don't know if you heard, but Emperor Amaroth's sister, Princess Amarina, will be getting married soon. All of the masters of this academy were invited to her wedding, and they can each bring up to 3 guests with them. The winning team, if it wants to go, can go with me to the banquet. You'll get to meet the royal family, the warlord generals, and the other fancy pants in power. Of course, all I really care about is the buffet and open bar. If any of that's up your alleys, well, there you go. So with that in mind, you sure you want to compete on War God mode, Aegea? What? Urgh. Okay, it's a good thing I went with Paladin then. To a high princess myself, rising triumphant over a great challenge is easily its own reward. When I compete for total victory. Hence my previous decision stands firm. Yes sir, please forgive this Naven for ever asking such a stupid question. Anyway, talk to the guard behind me and tell him which part of the labyrinth you want to go to. Make sure you're ready beforehand. Report back to me after collecting as many emblems as you can. Remember to be back by sundown again. Again, you'll be disqualified if you're late. Oh, and here are some potions. These are all you're going to get for your dungeon run through, so use them wisely. Gah! I'm going to have to save a lot. It's level 16. And way stronger than me. Even his defense is higher. I don't think I'm better than him at anything. Golden Knight. Valiant and Elementalist. He has heavy blow and he can manipulate his own elemental resistances. Silence Inferno Slash. Damn. Even with this guy, I might be screwed. This is gonna suck. Go labyrinth? Yes, take us to the steepest level. Very well, follow me. This was a dick move. Let's tally up the scores. Team A of Jenna, Street, and Marina got 12 golden emblems. Well done. Huh, we're just that good. Next we have Team B of Jacob, Kelly, and Porkate. Looks like they were all knocked out by slimes and plus disqualified. I can't believe it. You guys went to the easiest level too. This has to be some sort of record. Did they make a mistake in balancing the teams? Then again, just what happened? I know how strong each of you are. That whole level should have been cake for you. Bah, poor Kate kept pulling us back. It's not like we had a talented prince to work with like Ariel. Huh, I'll be looking into this, but for now, let's move on. Team C of Ariel and Aegea, who entered late, took on the hardest level and had a numerical handicap. Managed to get 16 golden emblems and be a lesser Raka in the process. Dang! You guys did not balance this right. Seriously. There's no way that could have been considered balanced in any way possible. Gah! For once, I'm glad I don't allow gambling in here anymore. Would have lost a lot of money betting on the Raka. Anyway, Team C wins. Congrats, Ariel and Aegea. I can't believe I did it. Seriously, that was one of the worst. One of the worst balanced ones. Seriously. I get barely any items. The boss could kill me in 2 hits if it wanted to. Silencing it actually makes it more dangerous because it makes it more likely to use its body slam. Ugh. And the only way to really win is to set it on fire somehow. I don't like losing, but you two did great. Hope you have fun at the banquet. Tish. I still don't like you, Blondie, but well done. Quite sportsmanlike coming from you, but thank you. Alright, so the banquet is tomorrow. So tonight you'll be taking some lessons on how to behave on occasions like those. You will be teaching a prince how to behave at a royal banquet? Clearly your mockery knows no bounds, Crisis Carson. I'll be taking the night off. Ariel, I recommend you take those lessons. You're mean. Anyway, congrats again, you two. Let's make the most of our time at the banquet. Grrr. Who balanced this? Who? That was so messed up. Seriously. And then, as I met up with Crisis, Aegea was there too, even though earlier he said he wouldn't join us. Not much later, he decided to teach us how to behave in a banquet. So basically, you found you had some hidden superpower, almost killed a guy with it, and later you won a competition by being a Raka? Pretty much. And we still got a long road ahead of us. You know, we should enjoy this party while it lasts. When we get out of here, we'll have to go back to our regular lives. In our case, we'll have to go back to having to fight to make it through each day. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm more used to that lifestyle than this one anyway. I can't really say if the fancy pants way of living is better or worse, but it does feel different. It's kind of like when you, me, and Bernard had fun drinking in Midglen with hardly any work to worry about, but not quite. Wow, was that really you, Kenrad? I never thought you could sound so thoughtful. Wait, it's just a classy wine talking. Never mind. Hey, it's not like the only things I think up are jokes, insults, and pickup lines. I'm not some two-dimensional novel character. Anyway, I'll go see more of this place. Let's talk more later. Alright, have fun, Pig Lover Boy. Gah, I can't believe I survived that. Seriously. Gah. Ugh. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.